Hey lovelies, welcome back to part 3 for this vanilla essence reading. Okay, so we've still got a couple of cards to unfold. Let me just put them here. And I'm going to do 2 of these at once because I think that they're very much related. So we've already unpacked Soul Contract, which I'm going to reprint and see that in part 1, and then we talked about signs and synchronicities that you might be seeing, and that's in part 2. So now we're going to do power and how you harness that energy around your essence and your magic that you are wanting to project and put out into the world about all things you, and also the self-love component that goes with that, right? So I want to talk about these cards together, and I don't want to stretch this reading out over too long, otherwise you might all then turn around and say, well, why don't you just put it all in one instead of scattering it out over so many parts? Okay, so if you see me for the first time, my name is Des. I'm a tarot and oracle reader, and I do some channeling as well. So I get a lot of messages from spirit that I like to talk about and unpack those messages alongside my oracle deck and my cards, and sometimes with tarot. Okay. And then last thing, and I'm going to start saying this, you'll hear me say it more often, like, share, follow if you want more of this good stuff. All right, here we go. So this power card and harnessing your energy, you know, this is about how is it that you empower yourself to get your message out there, to project your magic, to really execute, if you like, on this plan that you have, because you would have put a plan together, or you'll have a fair idea, or if you've already started executing on this plan because you know what you want, you know, like what else goes in behind it for you to really leverage that power, leverage, and I'm just saying levers being pulled to what is it that you need to really fucking catapult you out there. It's the best way I can explain it and put it right now. Yeah, for you to get your magic out there. We are all very powerful beings, okay, and very, very capable of great things. So yeah, now is not a time to be a shrinking flower and to hold back. Now is a time to step into that power and just be very bold in your choices and actions. And I know that might sound so scary for some of you, but if we're really serious about this journey that we're on and sprinkling our magic and our essence out there in the world and giving people a flavour of all things us and who we are, knowing that we're going to create change and cast our beautiful light onto the world, and therefore make a really large and big impact for the greater good, then it's not a time to be holding back and stepping back in the shadows and feeling a bit shy about shit. Now's the time to get out there. I mean, I hate to use this as an example, and I would have thought that I would have used this as an example, but think of the Donald Trumps of this world. I mean, do you see that man holding back and stepping back and being shy? I know that there's a lot of behaviours that have played out with this guy's brand and how he puts himself out there. But if there's anything to learn from that, when I talk about you harnessing that energy and that power, think of him. Or Elon Musk, another, you know, billionaire. You know, we don't see these guys holding back. So that's when you're thinking of your power and that you're a bit shy and a bit iffy about putting your energy out there, think of those guys, and you might actually feel better about yourself and think, oh, well, if they can do it, then I absolutely can do it. And you can do it stepping forward, knowing how proud you can be of yourself, because it's a beautiful light that you're wanting to put out there and shine on the world, not lies and bullshit and politics. Okay? And then this here, self-love, which goes hand in hand with this. Love yourself enough to know and trust that what you're putting out there is shining a light on others, you know. And when you do that, because this here is also about you getting your glow up on, people have probably already started noticing about you that there's something different, that there's been a shift, that you've got your glow up on, you look really great. What have you done? You know, some of the questions that you might be already getting. And if you're not, and you're about to embark on this mission around your soul contract, and your purpose and your meaning in life, you are gonna get your glow up on, okay? And there's gonna be an enormous amount of shift and change in you and how you physically look when you're projecting yourself and putting yourself out there, okay? So yeah, that's a feminine energy. And it doesn't have to be that you're a female. That's about you tapping into that feminine side and really making your mark, but just in a very soft, beautiful, and gentle way. Okay, so that's power and self-love. And join me in the last part to unpack this last card around reflection. See you soon.